Welcome to another episode of Farming Simulator 25. This is Kerpang and we are in Zielonka. We are in December, as you can see. Last month was very profitable for us. We made around 100,000 euros. And we have a chance of spending it now on a field. But I would say let's don't rush into buying stuff. Let's wait. We have a lot of things that we still have to sell. So maybe a good approach is to wait a little bit until we know how much money we actually have once we'll have sold everything. And then we can make a better informed decision. I think that would be a better approach. So, yeah. First things first, we have to check price. It's December, right? We have some barley, which we are keeping for chickens. We have wheat that is definitely going to be sold, and it's going to be sold in the farmer's market. So let's start with wheat. Let's hop on Challenger, for example. We attach the trailer, and we need at least 2 rounds, I think. For the capacity of this trailer. Also, I wanted to change in settings that the trailer fill limit. This trailer can only be filled until the maximum allowed weight is reached. I don't think I want to have this on, because let's turn this off, because that limits our capacity basically, and people very often overload trailers. So this is not something that gives us an advantage. It's just something that happens in the real life as well. So I don't feel like we are using some sort of cheat to when we turn that on. We'll have that on. We'll be basically limited by not by weight of the trailer, but by the capacity, which is now 19,600 liters. And if we had that thing enabled, if something weighs more, then we may not be able to fill it up to 19,600 liters. So this is done. Now let's mark our destination, which is the farmer's market, and we are going there. So there is another 20,000 in here, and there is going to be almost second full trailer, another 20-ish, 20,000 probably. This is over 20,000, by the way, 20,000 euros. So yeah, we will have a lot more money than we have now once we sell everything. Then we will be loading mushrooms. I think the price for mushrooms is good now, or maybe in January. But if the price difference is small, we want to sell everything now. And once we know how much money we have, we'll be making decisions on what to buy. There are a few options. I don't think we'll be buying any equipment now, but the options I've been considering is 1 large field, 2 smaller fields, or 1 small field and a land where we place rice field and we do rice. I think it's long overdue that we start rice. We have saplings already, so at least that's out of our budget. We don't have to worry about that. And yeah, we would have to lease some equipment in the first place to be okay. 23,700. But leasing equipment is fine. I think placing one of those, I don't remember how much that was, but we can check that later. So these are options that I have considered. Did I sell this in the wrong place? No, it was a correct place, okay. But yeah, we will make the final decision once we know how much money we really have. So let's keep selling stuff, and yeah, let's have a look at that again later. Okay, there was another 17,000 for the second load, not as much as for the first one, but overall 40,000, not too bad. But it's crazy that we got more from silage. It is crazy. I have to remember that we have to spray all the fields again one more time. I mean the first time really, because the first time it was fertilized with grass. So we have to remember about that. But now we will grab, what are we going to grab now? I think mushrooms is the next. Yeah, with mushrooms we could actually wait until the next month. How about wool? Wool we also don't want to sell now. How about all the food producers? Yeah, this is also okay. Well, in this case, I think what we are going to do is to spray now. We have to do that, and there is not that much that we can sell anymore this month. So the best use of our time will be just spraying, since it absolutely has to be done. We cannot skip that. So the sprayer is now empty. We have 2 pallets of herbicide and 1 pallet of the fertilizer, and we want to load the fertilizer. So let's try again. The moment we see a trigger, now it should be loading fertilizer. Beautiful. Let's check the fields again. Turn everything off. So everything has been sprayed once. Basically what we have to do now is to start spraying. In the meantime, we have to buy a buttload of fertilizer, because we'll need that for sure. We have only 88% in this one, so we will need a lot more. But yeah, well, actually we can have the AI worker to start with the first field. Can we have that? Let's see. Yes, we can. So let's do that, and in the meantime we'll grab the front loader. And first of all we will grab the wave. Here, the big one, because we want to probably take 2 pallets at a time. We will take the front loader, and we will go buy fertilizer. We'll place it. Actually we don't need to take 2 pallets, but we want to buy 2 pallets. What is happening? We will take 1 pallet next to the fields that we are now spraying. The second pallet will stay in the store. We'll just fill it up. We'll use it when going to the small fields. Can this just trigger? Yes, it did. Perfect. Took some time. And we also have to check if we have something interesting in the used machinery section, because we haven't looked at that yet in December. But yeah, let's start with consumables. And we want to get fertilizer, 2 pallets of this. This is very expensive, so that's why I'm happy that we had grass. And since we are here, let's quickly take a look here. Okay, we have this wheel loader, Volvo, 128. No, it's just too expensive. And what were the other things? This was a slurry distributor, which we don't need now, and a baler, which we don't actually. This is just a baler. This is not a bale wrapper. This just bales, which we already have. So let's grab one of these bring it a bit closer, and we'll just refill it after spraying the fields. Okay, this is good. Yeah, the AI worker is doing the first field, which is fine. We'll take over in just a second. And we want to put it somewhere convenient for the worker to, or actually for us to refill the tank. So let's put it somewhere here between our fields. Okay, this is good. This tractor can now go back to the farm, and we will take over the spraying job from the AI worker. No snow yet, even though it's December. It will probably start raining, rather snowing, sometime in January or February, exactly like last year, but let's see. Okay, we want to stop him now. We want to have the lines, and yeah, let's go. I'll see you once this is done. Okay, everything is sprayed. I bought an excessive amount of fertilizer, completely unnecessary. So let's just pick up what we left on the field. We should be able to take it all from there. Yeah, and this, we haven't even touched this one. Yeah, so this is done. We don't have to worry about that anymore. And today, in this episode, we'll still have a couple errands to do. First will be to deliver water everywhere. I think this is the second month. Yeah, in November they didn't get any water. Please take it all. Oh man, it didn't take it all. So yeah, another errand to do. We have to just pick all those pallets lying around. Why did I buy so much? I don't know. But what's done, it's done. It will be definitely used sooner or later. So there is no waste in that way. But yeah, just unnecessary work at the moment. We could use that time for something else. But on the other hand, we've got time. There is no rush in December. Okay, a little bit too tight with everything. Let's swap this there. This weight is sufficient. So let's swap it to the back. And let's take the front loader. Yeah, and I think we'll still have to do at least 2 rounds with our cistern. Maybe even 3. We'll find out soon. The field that I would like to get the most is the one on the horizon in there, directly behind our fields. The problem I have with that field is that there is nothing growing on that field. I would rather get a field which has some crop, because we can just harvest that crop, sell it, and make even more profit on that. Field that doesn't have any crop, it's a little bit a little bit of waste of time, of money in my opinion. But it would be just perfect to have this one. But yeah, it's empty. There is nothing growing. We could do grass, or if we buy it, oh, we can't even do grass until January, until March. So I don't know. I have mixed feelings about that field. It would make the most amount of sense. It's 102,000, and this is 93. So we need 200,000. If we go crazy, we buy them both. What's on the other one? What is there? Canola? Yeah, it's canola. Another option is this one. And this would make a lot of sense. First of all, it has wheat, exactly as we have everywhere else. Second of all, it probably has enough space here for rice. Let's take a look at that rice, how that exactly works. But I think it's here. Shed, silo, cellar, constructibles, containers, tools, farmhouses. Where was the rice field? I'm pretty sure it was somewhere here. These are not here. Factories, selling points, greenhouses. This is the rice field. Yeah. It's only 1,500. How do we actually place that? How do we place that thing? Okay. And what now? Yeah, no, I don't want to buy. I don't want to do anything stupid. Again, something is not really working with that. Maybe it has to be completely flat. Snapping off. Yeah, this is with snapping. Okay. Did we just build a rice field? I think we did. So how do we delete it now? I don't want it. Okay, the field issue is fixed. I have to reload again. Let's go pick up the bales, the pallets, and then let's think what's the next step for December. I keep forgetting, I don't always keep these episodes or record them in one day. So I keep forgetting what, first of all, what I was talking about in the first part of the episode if it was recorded a day before, or what we plan to do for the remaining part of the episode or the month. I know that this we definitely plan to do, but the next step I wasn't sure. Yeah, I don't think we will be selling pallets this month, or that we were supposed to sell them, vegetables and other produces, because the price is the best next month. So I think that was the plan. That's why we decided to go for fertilizing. But anyways, let's leave this here for now. At some point we will move back to solid fertilizer, I have a feeling. It's much more efficient, and the working with is actually better, and it's much cheaper to buy solid fertilizer. We will also, some seeders can take fertilizer, so we can do two steps at once. So let's look into that in the nearest future. Maybe for the next seeding round already we should do that. We basically have to replace the seeder with some newer version, and that will save us one step. I don't know if it's possible to do it in a way that we have grass on the field, which would fertilize it first time and then immediately apply second round of fertilization while seeding. I don't know if that's feasible, but we will definitely look into that. Yeah, let's have a quick look. Hey, there is some new stuff. What is this? This is basically a trailer. Okay, it can hold any crop type, basically. Okay, it is absolutely massive. Yeah, okay, it's also expensive. I don't think we need that. This would be nice to have, but then we want to buy fields first. Okay, what we were supposed to check. Seeders. Seeding. This not. What is this? Okay, instead of a plow. Yeah, right. This, this, and this does the same job basically. And then this, and this cultivates, I think. That's how it was. Anyways, seeding. So here. Not like. Oh, these are extra tanks, I think. Yeah, this is what I wanted. So we have this one, or do we? Am I crazy? What do we have? This one we have. Is that fertilizer? Are we able to do that with... Seriously. Let's take a look at this again. Fertilizers. I didn't know that this can accommodate fertilizer as well. Yield improvement. So fertilizers. Yeah, this is a symbol for it can take fertilizer, but it needs to be solid fertilizer. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, well, we don't have to replace it then. Oh, I've been doing this for so long, and I didn't know that it can take fertilizer. Now I know, so we can do it differently starting next season. So again, we have this, and the working width is 4.6. Is there anything bigger? So this is 6 for 90,000. This is 6 for 116,000. This is 6, 8. Okay. 180,000. 12 without fertilizer. 9 with fertilizer. And this is the biggest one, 15 with fertilizer. I'm not sure if we can even run it, but we don't need that big. Okay, well, I guess our seeder can do fertilizer as well. Okay, sorry about that. So, second pallet has to be brought back to the farm, and once we use up the... Where is the second pallet? Did it go away? And if it did, why? Well, never mind. Once we use all our liquid fertilizer, we'll then start doing with the solid fertilizer. So I guess for seeding we'll be doing solid fertilizer, while seeding in the second round will be with the liquid fertilizer. So let's stick with that and see how it goes. Now let's look at those mushrooms again. Yeah, next month is better than now. The difference is not significant, but well, I guess we can start bringing those pallets in here. So since we don't have a lot to do, we were still, I remember now, we were supposed to bring water. So let's take care of that. We'll take this tractor and start hauling water to everywhere that needs water. And then during the next month we'll be doing the pallets and selling everything, and probably buying the new field. Let's see how things go. So starting here, we will dump this. Okay, it didn't take a lot, which is great. Now we can go fill up the small containers, sheep and rice saplings, and then we will start doing the. And I don't know what's happening. Crops are not getting destroyed when I drive over them. I noticed in the last episode, I made sure that the crop destruction is enabled. So, don't know what's the issue. Well, maybe the save is compromised somehow. Not exactly sure. Well, we'll be just avoiding doing that, and that's it. There is not much I can do. It is compromised indeed. Why I can back up in here? Okay, we'll do this later. Now we can do this. This takes very little water, and we will start doing this. Okay, let me continue that, and I'll see you once this is done. Okay, there was still quite a lot of water, so we didn't have to drive many times. But as you saw, the other tractor, the Challenger, failed. Wasn't able to pull the cistern out of the mud, and we had to pay 24,000 euros to repair this one. That was crazy. I thought it stops incurring kind of costs when when the maintenance bar goes to zero. I suppose it continues. So that was very, very surprising. I didn't expect to pay. That's the most I've ever had to pay. Anyways, we have to remember now not to let it go too bad, because we don't want to kind of get this kind of significant hit at once. It's easier to pay smaller chunks a little bit more frequently than a massive chunk at once. Anyways, yeah. Now we have to bring some pallets to the other side, make some space. It will be easier next month to load everything on a flatbed. Or should we immediately load it in the flatbed? Maybe that's not a terrible idea. Why would we do things twice? Yeah, and where's the flatbed? That's a good question. Probably on the other side of the street. Let's go grab it. Yes, there it is. We removed those bushes next to our mushroom greenhouse, so maybe it is flat enough now to park there. Let's test it, because we don't want to keep driving on the other end of the street, because there are bumps and pallets fall, so huge mess in general. We blocked the sidewalk, and apparently this guy absolutely is not able to walk across. It's physically impossible. Anyways, let's start doing that, and I will see you once this is done. Okay, we are fully loaded. I decided to do it off camera because at some point it started going terribly wrong, and I wanted to spare you the torture of watching that. I guess we have I guess we could fit one more row somewhere here once we have more mushrooms there next month. But for now, what I want to do is to get rid of this tree because it's terribly on the way. It's been super annoying to work around that tree. So let's just cut it away. We'll leave the stump for now. No issue with that. But maneuvering next to this this greenhouse is just painful. So let's do this. We want to be able to carry that tree. Now it's a little bit, or is it too heavy? Actually, it's not. So let's carry it to our sawmill. We'll just drop it there. I think the sawmill is already empty. So we can just carry it over there, drop it there, and soon we are going to move to January, sell all the mushrooms, and also start working on other pallets. Yeah, we have only 1%, 198 liters of wood. Didn't know you can measure wood in liters, but apparently you can. What's the situation with canola? Plenty of canola in here. Is it even activated? It is activated, so that's good. Okay, yeah, I guess we can now move to January. And in January, first thing what we do, we load the rest of the mushrooms that was gone overnight, and we are going to sell them. So we don't have to wake up early by any means. Let's do 10 a.m. and let's see what we have in January. First thing that we'll do is we'll check used discounted machinery section. Okay, let's go. So this is this machine takes straw bales and uses them to cover the ground of an animal husbandry with straw. We don't need that. Auger wagon, also known as chaser bins, are used in the field by temporarily storing different crop types and can easily unload them into other trailers. And this is the same, but can accept more stuff. We don't need any of that. Okay, how much are forklifts? 55, 79. What's the difference? Is the height difference between them? What I want is something narrower than yeah, I guess this is narrow enough than the tractor. Does this take the weight to the back? I guess so, although I'm not sure. Yeah, because it's really tricky with this, even with the small tractor, to fit how many more pallets we have. We've got 3. So we need to load them somewhere. Let's try if we are able to do that. Probably I'm going to make a huge mess out of that again. But let's try to load them. We want to take everything and sell at once. That should be a good payout, I think. Yeah. Now, very, very peaceful. Okay. Already started not perfect, but good enough, I think. Yes. Alright. We can now continue with this. A little further. Yes, this is good. Okay, and the last one. Last one is the trickiest, I think, always. Yeah, because we can't get both. Well, I guess we could if we had it narrower. Or no, we can. So, it shouldn't have moved. Shouldn't have moved. Yes, I got it now. Okay. And let's put it on the top of this one. Yeah, we have good amount of mushrooms. That should be a good payday if we are able to deliver them in one piece. Because yeah, the tractor is the trailer is terribly overloaded. But yeah, we are using belts, so hopefully everything stays. Unless we tip over the whole trailer, then I'll be upset. But other than that, yeah, this looks fine. We probably can't fit it up there, so let's put it in this tiny space that we had available in here. Hopefully it won't fall over. We'll fasten it immediately with belts. Oh, no. Okay, now it's good. This is good, yes, and let's just slide in slowly. Slide in there slowly, like this. A little bit higher. Perfect. Actually, we can go even further, or can we? Something is blocked now, so we can go like this. Yeah, let's try to put it here. Yeah, this is definitely not going to stay, but maybe if we do this, then you enter this tractor. Why you can't enter the tractor? Okay, quickly this and this, and now it should be fine. Now we just have to go back with this tractor without making a mess out of that. Perfect. Yes, we managed. Okay, so where are we going exactly? Where's the best price? Enoki mushrooms. So we are going to the supermarket. Good. It's the nearest. Very slowly. Everything is fastened with the belts. Secured properly. 13,000 liters of enoki. 7,000 liters of oyster mushrooms. Good stuff. This is good stuff. Yeah. Oh, please stay. Please stay. That was way too close for my liking. So from now on, let's just go like 10 kilometers per hour. I spend way too much time to just lose it now. I'm not loading this again. So I would be very upset. We need a proper trailer. This is ridiculous. Every time we have to transport pallets, we are in this kind of situation that don't go. Okay, when this kind of situation when we are really afraid that we will lose everything. Don't drive on the sidewalk. That would be great. Thank you. Now, super slow turning. Okay, this is good. Zero risk taken. And now we can go. Yeah, supermarket is just down the road. Yeah. What's the price? 1,000 or 2,000 something? If it's 2,000, then it's going to be a decent payout, like 40k. But don't exactly remember. Now I remember that this was a tricky place as well for the trailer. Oh, my heart sinks when this swings like that. One bad move and we are losing everything. Okay, we arrived. Go. 40,000, yeah. A bit more. This is good. So we have 167,000. This is good stuff, I think. Now we can go back to our farm. And yeah. And now we can start loading other pallets. I think prices for other goods, for vegetables especially, are good as well. Let's double check. We'll keep the the rice saplings for now, because we may be using them if we decide to go to do rice, wet rice. But yeah, let's try not to kill that person. I guess we can park in here, just like this, like before. Okay, and let's check prices for example, well, we normally check paprika, I think, so let's just do that. Paprika, where is it? I guess we didn't check paprika before. Cabbage, anything? Tomatoes. Yeah, no, next month is the best. So, but the price difference is so small that we may just do that. But I think this is it for this episode. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.